Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Penguins. Yes, United Penguin Kingdom. We have to produce a bunch of snow blocks as our main objective right now. That should be pretty easy to do. And this is the month where we have to see a big group of seals coming in. I don't know how many seals they're going to be, but I have my defenses ready to rock, and they are all over us. We are surrounded, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I have lots and lots of towers, but I'm not sure I have this many towers. Why don't we pull Herbs Collector out? Let's pull both of our Ocean Collectors out of here. And let's go ahead and get you into these towers. You do not have to make the spears. I have already done that. And so you just have to get to the towers to defend it. That's all we have to do here. Pharmacy, that's not a workplace. I need to take some workers out of here. Let's do a snow block maker, pull you out of there, and I'm going to stick you... I think actually that's all the towers. I guess there's another one over here, but honestly, there's only two on that side. So we really need to have more defenses over here. All right, Snowblock Maker doesn't have to leave. So hopefully these guys will reposition themselves and we'll start seeing these spears fly. We got a lot of towers, but they are coming from this side more than anything else, which is smart, especially right here. This is a really smart entry point for them. It's the shortest distance to get the food and get out. So we'll see what they do here. We do have a lot of towers. Oh, just barely got him. There's 150 health on that one. And he's gone. All right. So it looks to me like we're going to be able to defend this no problem. Having this many towers is a really good idea. And then because the attacks seem to come in like kind of like at an announced time, right? So we can defend them off pretty easily because of that. There's another one over there. But it seems like over here, for example, I can probably pull these penguins off these towers. We don't need them anymore. As long as there is an adequate amount of spears. And I tend to keep a lot of spears in my towers. So there's always a lot of spears just kind of ready to go. So if we start getting lower, like say, 15 or something like that, then I can start pulling, pull people in there more often. But overall, I don't think it's that important. So we're just going to go ahead and get all these guys back to their workstations. I'm going to get one builder at least. Let's make it two builders. Yeah, two builders at least. And then, of course, we still have some penguins that are going to stay on their post to guard our food. Okay. So, again, for this video, I'm really hoping that we get to city status. We have over 2,000 reputation, but I have a hunch. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I don't know how it works. I don't look at other people's videos. I'm going to click this. I see that my bonus is 1534. So I don't know if the total reputation being 2,095 is really what it takes to get to city. I'm hoping I'm wrong here. What I'm thinking is that you got to have this be over 1,500. This is like your actual baseline reputation. I'm really hoping that's not the case because this says 747 here, and that's, whatever. Over here it says 761. So the other hunch, and I'm hoping this one's correct, is that they just assess your reputation at the end of the year and they award you, whatever you've earned at that time. So we'll see which one of those is right. Because I really need to get to city so I can start making my own resources. I don't have any metal. I can't do anything with it. I don't have any wood. I have a lot of garbage. I would love to turn that stuff into this stuff, right? These three here, I'm struggling with these. I'm going to have to tear things down in order to work with them. Now, the one thing I can build a lot of is housing. So since I have the time to do so now, I'm going to start just laying down a whole bunch of lodges, I think, because I can build those. Those are fine. So why don't we put another lodge kind of maybe on the back here? I want to have it in range of this cooler that I'm going to put right there. This is probably close enough. I could put it right behind this, but then I can't use the shoreline here. I want to make sure I can always use the shorelines. I'm going to put one right here. And then for power, power takes plastic, but I don't have the metal for it. So there's no way I can power this home. And I don't know if that's a big deal or not. I guess I can always, I don't know. If I build it, will people live in there happily without power? Probably not, right? I guess I can move it, but I want to look at like other things I could build that don't take those resources. I guess another school would work. We're not oversaturated right here. Like we have 7 out of 15 for kids housing, and the school looks like it can handle up to 6. So we technically have more students than the school can handle. And if we continue on and build our stuff up, we're probably going to need another school anyway. And that doesn't take any of those resources. So if I place the school, you know, kind of maybe like right here. Well, it's going to, yeah, I want to get it out of the way of anything I put on the shore, but this might be okay. I might be all right here. Not here like it was before. This is right on the edge, but this one's giving a little bit of room. It might be all right. I'm going to put that there. It's right next to the library, which makes sense for a school to be right next to the library, you know? So I'm going to build those 2 buildings because it's something I can build, and I don't need any additional resources for it at the moment. I think as we start to have to defend ourselves more and more, though, we're going to want also another snow block maker. And we definitely want those to be near the towers and everything. So I'm thinking for production there, we can do another snow block maker right over on this side of our sheet of ice, I guess. Yeah. And I guess I could put it here, but I was kind of hoping to put something else. Maybe if I scoot it over one, I can still put the decorations and stuff there. So I'm going to put it right here instead. So another snow block maker is going to be good. That requires metal. I didn't see that. Well, they'll deliver what they can deliver, and then anything they can't deliver, we'll just make do. Hopefully we'll get some challenges here that will allow us to get some free metal or free wood or something, you know? Hopefully free metal. That'd be great. All right. I'm letting this run at max speed, I think pretty much always. We have all of the science for Village done, and we're accumulating science points like crazy. We're up to 228. So it's like, again, as soon as it hits me, tells me I'm a city, I'm going to have quite a few of these things. And I'm going to focus down wood recycling station. That's going to cost me 100. Then plastic recycling station. That's going to cost me 150. So right there is 250. And then I need to figure out, I can upgrade how much garbage I get too, but then I need to figure out how in the world I'm supposed to get stone and stuff. And I don't see that here. So I'm a little bit worried about that. It may be possible, or it's possible that that's not allowed. The trade center connects with traders to sell, purchase, and barter materials, food, and medicine. That would be something to invest in pretty quick too. And actually, that might be more important than the plastic recycling, since I have a good amount of plastic at the moment. So I think probably what I'll do is wood recycling, then the trade center, and then I could do the city hall, which is requesting resources again. And public happiness goes up 3 here. So that's interesting too, but we're going to look at that. I can also then purchase additional plots as a city. I can purchase the additional plots, which gives me a lot more room to building because I'm kind of getting cramped here. There's not a whole lot of room left. So I'm really, really hoping that that's the case. All right. We only need 2 more snow blocks and then we complete this objective and we get another 12 blocks bonus. There we go. That seal's dead. He stands no chance. Not against my penguins. All right, so taking a look at some of my towers, just making sure we're good. This one here could use, we could top this one off. So we'll get a penguin in there to start making the ice. Spears, and we could use a little bit more spears in there. I just want to make sure there's always a ton of spears being made. Let's bump this up to 30 real quick. You want me to produce herbs? Yeah, we could do that because the herbs is right here. Herbs collector right here. So we need to produce 40. I don't know if, we have 300 in stock. We just, I'd love to make the medicine, but actually this is where that trading center really comes in handy, I think, because we could sell the herbs. We could really barter and hey, I'll give you 100 herbs if you give me, 10 metal. I don't know how much herbs are really worth considering it's something I can get right away versus something I can't make before. Yeah, I don't think they're really going to work with this. Now, it has to be in range of an active cooler is another option. So potentially we don't need power. Is the premise behind this that the place has to cool itself? That's why it needs power. But if it's in the presence of a cooling tower, then it doesn't need? Is that how that works? It doesn't matter because either way I can't put it in there. Yeah, I would want the cooling tower to be here anyway. 16 plastic is expensive. Yeah, and it won't actually hit the school from where it is. Yeah, the school's not in a good spot either. Man, let's get rid of this. We're going to get the snow blocks back. Yeah, we'll get the snow blocks back. I'm going to figure out another place for the school. We're going to need it eventually. With 8 kids right now, we are filling this building. So it would be a really good idea to do this. Gotta figure that out, man. School. And of course it takes the 2 stone that I don't have. I guess I could just put it back here. If I do this, if I put it behind this, then I absolutely need more power. But I could also have a cooler be right between these two. That would really, I think, give pretty good bonuses if it's still in range here. It has to be in range there. And then what if I put the turbine over on this side so that it, you know, powers everything that goes near the shore? Well, it doesn't get the other building, so I still need to get the other building too. Damn. All right, we'll go like this then with it, which doesn't quite cover the shoreline, but it is what it is. And then if I do that, then the basic cooler being here does hit all 4 buildings. Good. All right, that's how we'll eventually build that out. We don't have enough room to do that yet, or enough resources to do that yet, but we will eventually build it out like that, and we'll see how it goes. We just need more metal. And I'm wondering, yeah, Village Hall, I can't request it yet. Okay, so that is how this works. You have to get to the end of the year to earn city. Fair. Happy Feet has grown and reached the settlement level of city. The ranking position in the United Penguin Kingdom is now number 24. All right, 2060 reputation. Got a ways to go to become king. Let's see. So, reputation score 1500, good. We got the annual objectives last year. We got them both very nice. And then the new ones this year are to activate the production badge and to get 21% happiness and to reach 31% education. Those are the objectives we have this year. Everything else looks pretty good. Number of child penguins dropped by 2 relative. That makes sense because I did pause, you know, having babies for a little bit. So that makes sense. And then we haven't earned any badges, but we need to activate the production badge, it said. So first, pause. We are a city now, so I can do things in this area right here. Good. Okay, so wood recycling station, we're going to take that. Trade center, we're going to take that. That leaves us with 74 left, which isn't enough to get anything, but we could take a look at this. So this high range cooler is a 1 of 1, which means I can use this in the same places as the other coolers were. It's very convenient. This one usually takes 12 and 16 garbage and plastic. This one builds for 32, 32, and also 3 metal. So it's much more expensive to build, though. Ugh. Transfer center. Activates the sending your penguins. I want the expedition center is what I want. Exploration center. I want to go on those. That seems really good. But we at least have these 2 buildings now, so let's see what we can do with them. We're currently at 215 gold. We can buy this as a city now. So we're going to go ahead and... Gosh, we are 5 gold over. Oh, it's so expensive. All right, never mind. Not yet. Let's see. Trade center is what I ultimately want here. And if we can purchase this, which I require wood to do. Ugh. Of course I do. I'm going to have to delete something to get the wood. Trade center, I'm going to put... let's put it right here. Does it take people working at it? I don't know if anybody has to work here or not. If nobody has to work here, I should put it over here. I'm going to do it anyway. There's going to be a trade center over on this side, and we don't have any wood, so I do have to break something down to get the wood. And pretty much anything that takes wood to build would work, I suppose. So ice spear towers, I could break one of them down, although I'm really enjoying the protection they provide, especially these. But I could maybe get away with, I was going to say deleting like one of these ones in the middle, but not really, you know? Not really. I have to make sure I'm protected against all those seals. So I think maybe if there's a building that's not quite built yet, but we've already delivered materials for it, we could try that. This is another snowball maker here, so I don't really need this one. Yeah, I already have 2. All right, let's cancel this one. We don't need that. We don't need that one. This one's already queued up. Has all the resources delivered except for the metal, so we'll just wait on that. Arrival time for the newcomer ramp is 3.8 months. Can I have just something that takes wood that doesn't cost me forever? Like if I... Let's see, what takes... Let's let it run. What takes wood that I can afford to lose? I mean, basic coolers don't take it. Wind turbines don't take it. I can't. There's just nothing. You know? There's just nothing. The requirement settlement level is not met. Huh? What do you mean? There are one of this type. Wait, what? Village hall. This is where I was requesting things. You telling me I can't do it anymore? Do I have to be a village in order to do this? Only one help request per year can be made. Yeah, per year, which this is the new year, man. But it says required settlement level is not met. So I guess maybe I can only use this when I'm a village? I don't know. I can get rid of this. You can always build it again. There's no wood in this building, though. I don't really want to get rid of my fishing docks and stuff. I like these things. It might be worth it, though. I have 2 trawling docks, and they can both do fish. It might be worth it. Yeah, all right. Let's get rid of that so I can get the training thing. So I want this to be the biggest... I want this to be the biggest priority to build right now for the builders. We'll just get extra builders in on this. We have 3 idle penguins now. That feels pretty good. We have 3 additional idle penguins. I don't want them to be doing nothing. They may have to work at the trade, right? But in the meantime, I guess we could do is just get them in the towers to make sure we're making the spears. The seals are coming soon. Man, there's just so many towers. Yeah. I have no jobs for them. I need to give them a job. I'm full up, man. I could do another science hub, I suppose. You know, how much does that cost? I forget. I've already forgotten this stuff. To be fair, I'm playing like 17 games right now. It's ridiculous. Way more games than I should be playing at one time. But hey, that's what it is, man. There's so many games like they release and they get sent and they're like, hey, check this out. And I'm just like, I am checking 8 things out already, but okay. And they end up being good. I'm actually surprised at just how many indie games that have released in the last, couple of months are actually good and things I actually want to play. A lot of times I'll look at things and go, well, that's cool and all, but it's kind of the same as everything else I've played. I'm not that excited about it, but that has not been happening. Oh, this stuff costs money, doesn't it? Oh, I forgot about the pathing costing money. There's even this little chime, this little sound effect that plays. Oh, here we go. January news. Stunning Joy has grown to become one of the provinces of the United Penguin Kingdom. They increased the education level with the help of new schools. There were too many newborns last year, and they needed schools to start education. So that's just news from around the Arctic, and this news about somebody else, not me. Great. One of my objectives is to activate the production badge. And to do that, I have to have the plastic recycling station, the wood recycling station, which I've already purchased, and the 50 wood stock. Now, going on that note, and trying to get wood, I haven't even looked at it yet, but I probably should have. The wood recycling station, I assume it doesn't take wood to build it. It takes metal, for which I do not have. So I need to find to trade for metal so that I can get this going. Yeah, that's going to have to be. I love how this building is very small, though. Thankfully, the building does not have a whole lot of size to it. That will be very helpful. I'm going to place it right here, I think. Right next to where the builders are. Yep. So that'll be jobs for our new penguins as soon as I'm able to build it. But in the meantime, my builders just need to do this building right here. And then hopefully this allows me to get metal. I thought this would. But it's just saying the settlement level is not met. And I'm thinking I can just dismantle the building then. I'll just get rid of it. Because if it ain't going to help me, then whatever. I can put in something else there, I guess. Maybe. Herbs collector. That has to be on the shore. Put another lodge there. Just generally put more housing in here. It'd be fine, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, I just have to make sure I can't use it. It is in community. Yeah, village hall. The building can only be activated and used by the village, it says, right? It's a village hall. So because I'm not a village anymore, that can't happen. So what I need to do now is get city hall. And this can be used to get the thing by the king. This is a 3x5 building. And the village hall is a 3x3. So I wouldn't have been able to upgrade it anyway. So this is just useless. I can actually destroy it and replace it with something else. Very good. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then once I get at enough for City Hall, I guess I'll do that. But hopefully that trade center will give me metal, or at least allow me to trade for metal. I can give them a whole bunch of my herbs, and then I can build the rest of these buildings, and then I'll never have to trade for wood again. At least I hope not. And then with the rest of the science points, I'm hoping to get to this, not this. I'm going to save for this, because this gets me the badge. I want the badge. The game wants me to have the badge, and therefore I want the badge. So going on that note, I guess I will place a lodge here because it's easy to build, and I'm going to need it. I'm already up maximum housing right now. I'm going to need more. So there we go. All right, let me let this run for just a little bit. The seals are coming, but you see, we can defend it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can defend it. From this side was a little weak, I'll admit. I felt like they were actually getting pretty close to getting stuff when they came over here, so I can never figure out where the hell things are. I think I will place a few more towers over here, just to help protect that. We're going to go with a tower here. I think right on the edge here, because I can't really place buildings here on the edge, so I can protect them from here without getting in their way. So I think I will put 2 additional towers down, which of course requires additional resources, but it is what it is. And then we're going to hear the seals coming now, so let's get the penguins in position. And I have 1 spare penguin and only 1 spare tower. But man, would I love to have... Maybe having another builder would be a good idea. I mean, not for now. For now, I should be on the towers. But I think 1 more builder might actually be more productive than I originally gave it credit for. And then also more herbs collection, too. Like, I really think another herbs collector is almost needed at this point. Because we're kind of at the... Ooh, I don't have enough money. I have run out of gold. Wow. Everything's so expensive. I went from, I could almost buy this thing, to no way, Jose. Although, if I had bought this, I would have no gold left to do anything else with. And the trading center, I think I can do that with this. Let's get you out of here and get the trading center operational here. All right, I want to... Oh, my goodness. I can only barter. I have to unlock the purchase abilities. Oh, no. Purchase and sell abilities are research. So how do I barter? Can I just... Do I have to have the penguin in their position in order to do that? Are they in the workplace? Oh, he's building. Oh, there they come. That's a lot of seals. That's a lot of seals. Okay, battle stations, everyone. I want to pull... They really don't come from this side because there's so many towers. These guys don't stand a chance, though. These guys are the ones I'm most concerned about. And it's mostly like when these guys break through the lines and start pulling spears from this side, then these ones are free to come on in whenever they want. But I think I will take one of the builders off of here and stick them in this tower if I can get them to do that. That's probably the wrong builder. It's like the furthest possible builder away. Okay, hold on. I know, no builders, I know. Yeah, you're not there anymore. Cassius is not working there. In exchange, we'll have Dorian do it. No, he's pretty far away too. Wow. Any of you guys closer? Aurelia might be the closest one. Yeah. Aurelia is the closest, so you're the one that's going to go in the tower. Everybody else, feel free to become a builder again. It's fine. All right. You know what? I'm starting to think the seals are actually getting faster, too. They're slipping into sliding a little bit faster than I remember this happening here. Oh, my gosh. They're almost getting in. Well, they are getting in, but they have to get out, too, and they're not really getting out. You're not stealing my fish. Bye-bye. All right, cool. We made it through that wave too. But yeah, I definitely want these 2 towers. It might deter them from coming here, and then it'll force them to come a longer distance, right? Having more towers around the food source. It's nice because I know exactly where they're coming, right? Like I know that they are trying to get here. I love that part about it. It's not like they're going after various different buildings and have to protect everything. It's just that. All right, so now the whales are coming next, so I can't exactly have my penguins just leave the towers right now. And since we do have this building operational now, it looks like I have to basically wait until this bar fills before I can do any trading. And then I may not have a choice as to what comes in. It's a barter, so that's a little tough, but we'll see what we can do there. It is important to have a school, but it's very important that I get the power for that school. And as you can tell, having a hard time with metal. Need metal really bad. City Hall might have helped, but yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. I became a city, and the Village Hall won't work anymore. So we'll have to wait. Oh, they're coming again. Round 2. I'm glad I didn't take them out of their towers. Hardly, man. This is why I keep 30 spears in stock for all these guys, right? Because they're going to throw them. They're going to use a bunch of them. Man, this video has been nothing but just like a barrage of seals all the time. And this is how I earn my money. I earn my money with seal hides. All the gold that comes in from killing seals. That's how we do it. Although the whales are much more lucrative, because isn't it like 100 and I forget what it is actually, but I thought it was like 150 gold for a whale, but I think I'm exaggerating that. I don't think I remember that correctly. Oh, did we miss? I didn't even know missing was an option. It looked like that didn't actually miss. Because so far the penguins have had like 100% accuracy. Yeah, some of them. I think that's what happened. They threw it and then the thing died. That's why it missed. Okay. Round 2 of seals completed. They may come again. We'll see. We'll be ready. I got plenty of spears. But I'm completely out of snow. All right, so there's the other part I had to do. Let's get 2 of you out of here and put you in here. And we're going to make more snow blocks. That'll be helpful. So now we have... we're doubling up the snow blade makers. 4 snow blocks per cycle. Very good. All right. We barely got the herbs done in time. Nah, I think we had like 1.5 months left or something. It wasn't that close. But it's good. I'm happy with that. We know that sound. Oh, yes, we do. We know that sound. Yeah, all my towers are staffed and ready to go. So whatever you want to do, whales, we're ready. I got 2 towers on every single one of these. And if we get 2 whales, well, like I said, I got at least 2 towers on every single one. Here we go. This thing's toast. We're doing 200 damage to this thing every time. That's crazy. Yeah, 32 gold. All right. That's not nearly as lucrative as the seals. I don't know. Maybe it's much quicker. 32 gold's real quick as opposed to like each seal being 1. So I guess that is probably fine. Now the question is, do I get rid of the garbage collector so that I could have power to the school? Right? I got 10 kids. Education level's dropping. All right, I got to do something about this. 1 metal right here. And then another 1 metal. It's 2 metal for each of these. Yeah. 5 metal for this building. So And there's only 2 metal in here, but I can get that 1 metal and put it right there, and then all this stuff activates. That would be pretty cool. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think I'm going to wait for the trade center. Yeah. We have 3 unemployed penguins, though. We need to give them something to do. And I'm thinking maybe another snow block maker, yeah? But if I do that, then I definitely need... I could put, like, snow blocks over here, but there's no point. I want to use them over here, so... I think I will get that after all. I know I'm kind of all over the place today. I mean, it's just making up my mind, right? It's a process to make up your mind. All right, I am going to put another one down here after all. Of course, it does take the metal. So if I was to... We do have a bit of a break, though. That's the good news is there is a break because we're going to get to the spear limit again, and then we're not going to be making any more spears. And so we will catch up with blocks then. But like right now, all those penguins are making as many spears as they can because they've been spending them. So, all right, unlock wood recycling station, build the wood recycling station and produce wood. I cannot guarantee that I'll even get this. Like I need enough metal. I need to postpone this. I need enough metal for it. Maybe I can get rid of like the temple, like some of these happiness buildings, like the huddle center. You know what? If we huddle, I was hoping there'd be metal here. I'm saying if we huddle up, you can only do it once a year. So huddle up, kill the thing, and then we'll build it later, right? But it doesn't have any metal in it. You know? This vase is just, these are just stone, which would be helpful to have too, if to have the stone. I could get 10 stone back. I think it takes 20 to build it though, right? It's only 10. Okay, so you get 100% of your resources back. Again, I'm playing like 7 games at a time, so sometimes I have to just reacquaint myself with the rules of everything. There's 4 metal in the news tower, and we've already gotten the news for January. I think this is our call right here. We get rid of the news tower, I think. Yeah. If I get rid of the news tower, then what I can do is I can say this is a top priority. They'll deliver 1 metal there. We'll have this be a top priority to have more snow block making. And then... Actually, that was 4 metal, right? So it's still not enough for the wood recycling station anyway. But I think I should get to having penguins work, right? So we're going to do this. This building, and this building will be the priority constructions. And then these will not be. So I'm hoping that the metal goes... 2 metal goes here, 1 metal goes here, and 1 metal goes here. And then I think just to make sure that happens, I'm going to pause these. Just to guarantee that they don't deliver there. All right, builders, go do building things with the metal that we just gave you. And let's get the school online. We get our kids educated. I got to get the garbage collection going too. We'll just, yeah, you. Well, once you're done, I mean, I can go a little bit here. Just make sure they build things, all right? You just delivered. What's your name? You're Dorian. All right, Dorian. You're not a builder anymore. Get over here. Do garbage things. All right, cool. Burke, are you you're a productivity person too, aren't you? You're gonna go over to garbage collection as well. There you go. All right. We got to keep that up because we're eventually going to start converting this into other materials. And I think actually in the warehouse, yeah, it says 1,000. I'm gonna bump this up to 1,500 even. Like we're just gonna raise that stock limit. Well, I shouldn't do that, right? Because eventually this will fill. But I can have 2 warehouses. Let's actually bring this back to 1,000. It's fine. I can have 2 warehouses though. So like I wonder what does that cost? That costs wood, of course. So I have to wait for the wood, but yeah. All right, and with this on, that means the cooler's on. It means everybody's getting benefits here, and the school is working. Yay. We now have enough school for everybody. We have capacity for 15 kids to live, but only capacity for 12 kids to go to school. So at the moment, we are maxed out at school capacity anyway, and I'm going to need another one. You know, that's the way it goes. I'm going to need yet another one. But this is like the education center island, right? We got the library. There's the school, of course, the science hub. So, I mean, this is like a smart little island where everybody who's over here, this is where the teachers live, right? That kind of thing, right? So I think this is good. As far as our science points here, let's grab the plastic. God, both of these things take metal. Gross. Explore. I mean, everything I build takes... yeah, everything I build is going to take that, except for City Hall, of course, which will take wood. Shelter, get more capacity for penguins here. I'm actually curious if I can upgrade these houses in place, because the plot size is the same. So actually, if I can't, then I have to tear it down and then rebuild it, right? Which is kind of what I was trying to avoid. It does look like I'm going to have to do that. So if I tear this down and rebuild it, I get all the resources back anyway, but I was just kind of hoping I could upgrade it in place. It's not that big of a deal because you get the resources back. So this is a shelter, same size. We're going to upgrade the ones that are in range of a cooler first. So that'll be that. And it only takes garbage and snow blocks. So that's what we'll do. And obviously we can now have more snow blocks made even. So, ooh, hey, we had unemployed penguins. We don't anymore. It's because they're all in towers. Let's take them out of towers here. Towers. Let's get rid of that one. We don't have any major seal infiltrations or, any worries about really anything related to that kind of stuff for a while yet. So 3 unemployed for now. We can put like 1 more on building, I guess, and then the other. Are we doing any more garbage collecting? Any more fishing? No. Not really. Okay, cool. Well, we got the 4 builders at least. And then I think we'll upgrade this one. It's also these ones right here are not only in range of coolers, but also decorations. So this is another one to do. I want to wait till that house is built though, because it's going to make penguins homeless for a little bit if I do that. Penguins are willing to relocate, but I don't want them to be homeless. So as soon as this house is built, we can check that out. You just made that entire trip just to deliver 2 snow blocks? Come on now. Can you carry multiple resources? It's probably not. It's just the way the game's built, 1 penguin can carry up to 8 resources, it looks like. Okay. So this will be the last delivery, and then will you just build it in place, or are you going to let someone else do that? Cool. All right, I want to see what the shelter looks like. The first one looks like this. Hi, shelter. And the second one looks like this. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that building. Whoa. Decorations and coolers around give extra happiness to the houses. Shit. Resting speed's 120% in this building, as opposed to 100% here. And then the mating rate here is low. Mating rate is also low here. But the next tier of housing, the mating rate is high. So when we get to be a province, we'll have access to houses that will really help grow our population fast. You have to be careful with that too. You don't want to go too far. All right, I'm going to say that we take care of the ones that are near the decorations first. I'm going to pull this one out. And I can get rid of this one and not be homeless. Let's do that. All right, and then we're going to put in the shelters. 1. Face it. Let's face you towards the decorations. Yeah. So both of these shelters, make sure that the penguins are building these first. And of course we have spare penguins, so let's just pop it right there. So all 4 builders now are going to start working on the better tier housing. I'm going to postpone this again. I don't want to have it. I mean, it gives me a lot of rewards, things that I desperately want. But without having metal, there's just no reason. I cannot build anything that takes metal, and there's no way to get it myself. It sucks so bad that there's no way to get it myself. I don't want to say they made a mistake in this game by designing it this way, because this, like, to each his own. But having 0 way of getting building resources this late in the game, it's just not fundamental. I've played so many city builders that requires, gathering resources and such. And you always have a way to get basic building resources yourself. This game has decided that snow blocks and garbage are the basic building resources, while wood, plastic, stone, and metal are advanced resources, right? I mean, that's basically how they're treating it, is like these are advanced resources. Stone, of all things, which I guess in the Arctic, sure. And yeah, they gave me a mechanism to do it, but as soon as I become a city, I lose that mechanism. You've taken it away from me. And now you've given me a whole bunch of abilities to build things, but no means of getting those resources without having metal. So I would have to essentially drop something that has metal in it to build things that take metal. But then I don't have that building anymore, and I still don't have a means to get the metal. There's still, in the science, no means to actually get metal. I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking for it. Like solar panels, that's cool. You know, Fight Club, Science Station, Trade Centers, purchase. You can unlock that, right? Trade Center send, cool. That's what that is. But like, where's the metal? We have to be a province for that, right? Stone extractor. Now you can get your own stones. Metal detector. Now you can get your own metal. You have to be a province before you can get those two resources. And so you are forever dependent on trade to get that stuff. Well, at least you're dependent on that stuff until you're a province, which kind of sucks. But you know, I guess that's just the design decision that they decided to go with, and I'm gonna have to just work around it, right? That's the limitation. That's the game, and we will play it the way it's designed. Okay, I got the game paused because we have an alert. So we have a couple of things we have to address, like all kind of really quickly. One, I have the science now to get the city hall, so let's go ahead and do that. Second thing, as much as I want to build that city hall, I don't have any wood, so I have to tear something down. However, I also have homeless child penguins. Oh no, homeless children. So I definitely need another kid's house as well, which takes stone. So I also have to tear something down that takes stone. That means the decorations are gone. Goodbye. So kids come first, kid's house. And if I can place it someplace where it is powered and in a cooler, that'd be great. Maybe they can live over here, you know? Why not? Let the kids live. I guess it's not in the coolers range, though. That's the thing. I will have eventually better coolers. And so I guess I could say the coolers will go here, and then you'll be in range anyway. And then I'll probably put a decoration here or something, too. So that's fine. We can put the kids' house right here. It's next to the school, too, which is good. So we'll put that down. It takes stone. We'll have that set as highest priority so that there's no homeless kids. Okay? Next thing is, of course, next month, the whales are coming. And we're going to have to be ready for that. I have replaced all 3 of these houses in here. We got lots of capacity for additional adult penguins. All right. We now have a population of over 50 penguins. 51, to be specific. And so that is an achievement in Steam, by the way, in case you're curious. And I can also continue to upgrade these because it's only garbage and snow blocks. It's really easy to build to do these. I think in this case, if like the way this is implemented, I really wish a simple upgrade button was there so they would just add additional resources to it. I'm okay with this. Like it's okay. No, it's not great, but it's whatever. But I am getting to the point where I'm kind of like looking at the game saying, okay, you know, how would I have done it differently? You know, this is the chessboard thing or the checkerboard thing, right? Where kind of everything needs to fit in its place. Or Tetris, sorry. Tetris, where everything kind of just needs to fit in its place. And both houses are the exact same size. So there's no reason to move them and, you know, make a penguin homeless in the process. But it's okay. There are 7 stone remaining. We do have 1 metal. Ooh, we have 1 metal. Do you not need power? Oh, you're right next to another. Wait, none of this stuff needs. I mean, this was for the edge. Yeah. Okay. I was putting this here so that it would cover the edge over there. I kind of want to put another garbage collector down, but I also really want to build this. That metal though, man. God, wood recycling. Oh, I'd love it. Oh, I need it so bad. I don't know what the trade center is going to give me. Maybe it lets me barter anything I want on a timer. It'd be great. Maybe I just wait till I have the science and do. I don't know. Let's take a look at the city hall. So city hall is community building right here, and it takes wood, and it's fairly big in size, right? It's a bigger building than the last one was, and we could put it Well, I can put it... I was going to put it right here, but it's not going to fit there. It does fit here. And it doesn't look like it needs power. So we could technically put it here. It's going to take wood. So what am I breaking down that takes wood? Probably one of the spear towers. I think probably what I'll do is I will break one spear tower down right after the whale. Okay? So as soon as the whale is done, then I will get the 8 wood from this building. And we will push it into that building. And in addition to the metals there too, so we can maybe give that metal to this building here too. That'd be fine. Yeah. So that's the game plan. We're going to take one of these away as soon as the whale comes. Okay. In the meantime, though, we can take one of these guys down. Let's get everybody set for the whale. Get everybody ready for the whale. We can take you builders out, stick them in the towers, and get ready to go for whale time. Yeah, there's nothing to build at the moment because we don't have the resources, so builders are kind of pointless to have in their positions anyway. The whale is coming. Battle stations, everyone. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Still only have buildings that are protected by everything. All towers are full of spears and ready to go. And here's the whale going after my trawling deck. Now, this location is only protected by 2 towers. So now I get to see whether or not 2 towers is enough to defend this. It does look like his health is dropping faster than this health. So I think 2 towers is just enough. Just enough to save that building. If he gets to attack 2 more times, it's over. But that's great. We'll go ahead and get that repaired. No big deal. And then, so now we have a group of seals coming in. I could wait that long, but I think the group of seals is going to be deterred pretty fast anyway. So if I'm going to tear one of the towers down, I think I'd rather not do it on this side. This is really protected. So I think I would rather do it on this side here. We're going to take this tower and dismantle this building instead. That's going to give us the metal. We're going to immediately put it into this building as the highest priority target. And then what we can do is just real quick unstaff you. And let's take you off as well and put you both on building. Okay, so now we have metal. Wood, sorry. We have metal too, but we have wood. And, well, we should have had wood. It says 0, but I think that's because the penguin's holding it. I think they just grabbed it. Yeah, he's coming right here with the wood right there. So now we can build this and we can ask the king for wood and metal. And I think probably stone too, although stone is a reward for building this building. So we probably won't need that. We can go ahead and start construction on that again. Get the 3 metal brought over to it. So I'm going to pass on... I really wish I didn't have to ask him for wood. Because this building can just make us the wood. I don't want to ask him for wood. I don't want to ask him for plastic either, because we can just get this. Which was a goal. That is a goal for this year, is to get that. But having been so hamstringed in what I'm able to build, I guess I just built too many towers, I think is what it is. I just have too much protection. All right, City Hall is completed. I'm going to ask for help for the king. And honestly, I don't care about reputation right now. I'm going to want to build things. And we need to make our own wood. I'm going to ask for 20 wood. I'm going to ask for... All I can ask is 8? You're kidding me. Is there like a limit to how much penalty I can have? Is that why? No, 8 is all there is to ask for. Wow. Okay, then. So taking a 220 penalty here. I might as well ask for the plastic too, right? I mean, why not? 300 penalty from the king. Go. So we're going to go ahead and take that. That's going to give me the metal needed to build that building. And now we're going to have to hoard that metal too, because I need to be able to build the plastic processing as well. But there we go. We did the thing we needed to do. Annual support payment is going to be 79 gold. That does allow me to build to take this tile, but But I'm going to wait on that because I got other stuff to do. I want to get another trawling dock, I think. And I want to get one right here, I think. This is, I think, the best place for it, for this metal. Oh, hang on. All right, yep, this is what we're going to do. So get penguin in there. You're pretty close, yep. And then right on this side, probably not that helpful, but it's something, right? So let's get in there too. And let's defend. There are a lot of them coming from that side. That's good for me. This, not so much, but the other side's good for me. All right, seals. Let's see what you got. Seems like a smaller attack than the last time. You getting lazy, seals? Huh? Or maybe you're just... Maybe there's just too many scared seals out there, you know? You couldn't muster up the strength. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Oh, we have unemployed because of the trawling dock. Okay. I can fix that too. So we can unstaff you. Unstaff you. I mean, there's more seals coming next month too. But I definitely want to get the food going back again, so... Yeah, honestly, there's probably going to be still some more seals. Probably shouldn't do a whole lot here. All right, this is what I want. Wood recycling. So let's take away 3 of the builders. We're going to add 1 here so we can start earning our own wood now, thankfully. Put you back here because there's more seals coming. Yeah. There's more seals on their way. So I think I want the newsstand back because I got reputation for free for that. And that's going to be in community. Things are in such weird tabs in this game. Like I would have thought the newsstand would be in community, but it's a defense building apparently. I guess it's a technology in defense, so I guess that technically counts. This is the metal and stone again, so we'll pop that in, get that going one more time. There we go. In the meantime, I only have 1 builder, right? Yeah, only 1 builder, which is fine. Everything's kind of close by, so he doesn't have to go very far with his resources. Here's the thing we want right here. So we're going to accept this now. And when this thing produces the wood, and it's producing quite quickly. I like that. Look at this building. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at how this works. That's cool. I'm not entirely sure why it needs the coals to create wood. Well, maybe it's garbage. What's that sound? Oh. That's what it sounds like when you're... That's the sound of hammering. That's a penguin hammer. Okay, fair. I just haven't really listened to it before, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be able to produce our own wood pretty easily with this. And then we have 150 science. We can get our own plastic production. That requires metal as well. So I will have to probably... Yeah, I'm going to have to tear that newsstand down anyway. Never mind. I'm going to have to tear this thing down anyway. Doesn't matter. Gonna tear it down so that I can build the plastic thing too. So, but that means we won't have the newsstand. In January, we won't have the newsstand. Is it a big deal? Maybe one of our tasks will pay us. I have to cross my fingers and hope that one of our tasks will pay us. Because I want the plastic production too. I want to be able to make my own. And then I can make a lot of things whenever I want to. I should be able to have another trawling dock, right? It wouldn't fit here. I tried it, right? It wasn't fitting. It's just a little bit too big. What about the fishing dock? Is that too big? It is the same size. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Okay. Well, food stand would be a good thing to build, I suppose. That way these guys don't have to go all the way over there for their food. We could give them a food stand on this side of the island. That way they could just come here. Oh, it's got a circle radius. Oh, that's one of those circle radius buildings. No thanks. Ice Spear Tower +1, no need. +1 krill's not that big of a deal. The high range cooler is attractive. Exploration center is what I want. Should we do exploration center before the plastic recycling though? I mean, maybe it takes 6 metal to build this, and I have 6 metal now. We can do exploration, and maybe when we do exploration, we'll be able to find resources, right? Produce exploration points to reach other settlements and new lands. You know? Maybe that's what we got to do. It's 5x3 building. It's built on the edge of the water here, so I'm curious if that can be built right here, because then it's protected by the towers. If I build it over here, it's still protected by the towers, though. I could build it right here and then put another tower on this side. So there's room. Yeah, I think I'm doing that, guys. I think I'm doing exploration center instead. Yep. I'm doing it. We're going to have it. So let's see what this building does. Oh, trader has arrived at the trading center. Okay. Cross your fingers and hope that he has metal. What is he? Oh, that's really cool. What do you have, sir? Okay. Their products, metal. They have 60. Nope, they're going to charge 60. Ah! What? 60 each, and my garbage is only worth 3. Wow. There's a huge... Metal's so valuable. Look at that. Metal is so expensive. Holy moly. If I want 5 metal, I need to come up with 300 value. Now, I have 278 herbs, and this is what I was hoping to do. So if I give you 100 of these herbs, if I give you 200 of them, let's do like 180 of them. 180 herbs is 720 points of value, which is going to let me have, 12 metal. Okay, so this is my trade. I think it's going to be a really good thing for our economy, okay? I'm giving him 184 herbs, all of my snow blocks. You can have them all. That's fine. 150 krill, which is more than half of my supply. And then 6 fish. That's it. 6 fish is enough to get us just over the mark to where I can get 25 metal and 10 medicine. That is going to be huge for me. So now I'm sitting with 31 metal in inventory. I can do all sorts of things, like build that news tower that I want and build the exploration center, which does fit right here. Oh, very cool. It's going to fit right here. Now, is that protected by 2 towers? I actually don't think that's protected by 2. Yeah, there's 2 towers protecting that. Yeah, there totally is. And there's going to be 3 towers eventually, too. So, yeah, we'll put the exploration center right there. Excellent. We're going to put the news tower. Put that back. So we can have that, too. Okay. Very, very nice. And obviously, we don't have any snow blocks. But, we're making so many of those. And we can actually put our decorations back now, too, because we have a little bit of stone. We will be producing our own wood and getting even more stone here. And we didn't get any plastic from the trader, but this rewards us here with 28 plastic, which is a pretty sizable amount of plastic, to be honest. And so I can just take the vase that I had before. I'm going to put this back to add more happiness. It's going to cost us a bunch of stone. And then I can also go in. I don't have the snow blocks yet to do it, but I can start replacing even more of these houses and stuff. So that's going to be great. So that was worth it. Trade center, definitely worth it. Good building. Very good building. There's a group of seals approaching, so I'm going to have to fight them off. But we are really close to the end of this video. I feel like we've gone a little overboard on time here. Most of you guys don't care for that, or most of you guys don't like short videos. So most of you guys are okay with this, what I mean to say. So after the seals are dead, we'll say adieu. All right, once the seals are dead. I think that's pretty fair. The seals are not going to make it. No, not even remotely. Not even a little bit. You tried very hard. Some of you got in. None of you got away. Very close there, good sir. We definitely want another tower over on this side. And that's something I can afford now, isn't it? Gosh, should I do it, though? I should, right? I need it. The seals keep coming, and they're going to be higher quantities, too. If I could do it over here, I would. This right here actually covers that. Oh, beautiful. that covers that building. Perfect. That's where we're going to put the tower then. Because that's going to start covering this side as well. Very cool. All right. That is going to do it for this video. All right. We've got some newcomers coming in on the newcomer ramp. That's going to boost us up. We're at 20 out of 20 for kids housing. So we're going to need a bit more kids housing too. The goal by the end of the year was to get to 30%. I think is what it was. The 31%. 31% education. And then 21% happiness. So we're going to pause mating. And what this means is, again, no more kids will be born, which means no more penguins coming in with 0 education and 0 happiness. So the only ones that are in here, they'll only just be getting more and more happy. The education stuff will just keep going up. And that should hopefully get us by December to have a higher happiness score and a higher education score. And I'm hoping then that, those temporary 200 bonuses are going to offset the 300 negative that we have against us right now. Because as it is right now, this thing especially is hitting us hard, and it's dropping our reputation hard too. Baseline's at 775, but our bonuses are really weak. Yep. Really weak. Okay. So anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you'll join me for the next one. It's been fun. Bye-bye.